Abbott says the state will fund a new flood warning system. That issue is being added to the special session that starts later this month. Fox Source Peyton May has more from Kerr County.
Here in Center Point, I'm really surrounded by first responders doing this search again this morning. I want to give you a look at some of the damage behind me here. It looks like a park in what used to be a playground. You've got playground equipment that's really thrown about the area. I mean, everything is just kind of broken and just tossed around so many different parts. I want to show you, this is actually a basketball hoop, and it was torn from a concrete slab, just showing you how strong those waters were and how quickly they rushed over. I mean, this is a solid metal pole, and it is bent completely to the ground. Inside the hoop, you could actually just see so many tree branches and debris kind of caught up in a tangle in there. I want to show you too, there's a tree that's uprooted here, and this is a massive tree. I mean, this is not just small branches that were blown over. This was uprooted, carried from who knows where on the Guadalupe River and just thrown in this direction, just showing the strength and the magnitude of these flood waters. I want to show you in this corner here, there's actually a trash can that is crushed. That was smushed sometime during the storm. Again, there are so many crews that have been working around the clock here. We have first responders all over continuing the searches, and helicopters in the sky, on the ground, and actually in the water too. You can see there's actually a vehicle behind me here that was just utilized today. It's kind of an amphibious vehicle, so it could drive on turf, on terrain, and then it can also drive into the water. First responders are using that as well to just search the banks of the Guadalupe River, which is what we're right next to right now. I just want to say they are working around the clock, nonstop, to find around 160 missing people. Reporting in Center Point, Peyton May, Fox 4 News.
The Austin fire chief is responding to allegations that he delayed sending resources to help with the Central Texas flood disaster. The Austin Firefighters Association union president says Chief Joel Baker held back crews with specialized training and equipment that could have saved more lives if they'd been deployed earlier. Chief Baker released a statement saying the fire department must, quote, prioritize having sufficient resources in our own community, given the risk for catastrophic flooding in our immediate area.
We have the resources, we have the training, we have the personnel, and we refuse to go because of a standing order. Do not even ask. I know some of those girls could have been survived, but we had the best boat crew the day before on scene. I know it. I know it in my heart. And the fact that we didn't do it, we let them down, it's just, it's unconscionable.
Some firefighters claim this isn't the first time this kind of refusal has happened, and crews are afraid to ask because they fear retaliation. The union is now considering a no-confidence vote for Chief Baker. Members of the Kerrville community are coming together in whatever ways they can to help each other. And one of those ways is helping people impacted by the floods reconnect with the things they lost. Fox 4's Alex Boyer joins us live with that story. Hi, Alex.
Hi, Clarice. And, I've been here for nearly 4 days now, and it is nice to be able to share some positive news in the face of such ongoing devastation. A local woman really wanted to take action after the floodwaters tore through her community. So on Saturday, she picked up a trash bag and began picking up personal items along the banks here of the Guadalupe River. She quickly realized that many of those personal items could mean something to someone. So she created a Facebook group, and the response has been incredible. As the floodwaters in the Guadalupe River begin to resurface.
But I want to believe that they'll all be reunited with who they belong to.
Dondi Person is a perfumer by trade, but these days she's become a matchmaker of sorts.
Look at that.
Wow. Daddy's little man.
Mm-hmm. We found this in Center Point.
With help from her community, Person has been collecting and cleaning personal items found washed up on the banks of the Guadalupe River. This bin holds just a small fraction of what's been refurbished.
These are items that we found, that we've recovered, and our members that really would have washed them. They've labeled what they are, dried them, and we're just trying to preserve them. So where we found them, what type they are, they have a little prayer card part in them.
With the items piling up, person decided to start a Facebook group called Found on the Guadalupe River, posting pictures of the items. Others started doing the same. And in just a few days, some 3,000 people have joined the group. Person has already had some reunions.
The lady that I was able to reunite some of her items yesterday, she said, I've lost everything, but now I have these few things back. It really meant the world to her. So,
What was that moment like for you, Connie?
it was really, it was, it was heartwarming, but also bittersweet because, she's lost everything and she has to rebuild.
Is that kind of moment meaningful enough to kind of keep this pace going?
Yes. Well, yeah, any win is a win.
And with plenty of items still left to be cleaned and reclaimed, person remains on the move.
And I just know that people are looking for some little something, and if we can take part in any of that, that's what matters. I just want to make sure that these items are treated with reverence and care, and because if they were mine, I would want the same thing.
Absolutely, and I can tell you that person says it takes about 4 hours in order to clean and sanitize about 2 garments. Thankfully, she has an army of some 350 community members who are helping her with all of the washing and cleaning. Now, while it is time-consuming, she tells me that these reunions that she's starting to have